Let's go fishing. This is part 3 of a 4-part series where I went fishing each morning while visiting Sandusky, Ohio with my family. Part 3 here captures most of my day fishing for the second day on vacation, and while casting in the same area as the last fish, I had another takedown, fish on. At this point in the trip, I was starting to recognize what the freshwater drum fish fight felt like, so as I was fighting this fish, I was sure that was the type of fish I caught. I just kept reeling and reeling, but this fish was putting up another good fight. Again, I had no net and was fishing a rocky bank, so I had to bank flip it up. Turns out I was right, this is another freshwater drum. Another great catch for the morning. And at this point, the spot I went to on day 1 had cleared out, so I went ahead and cast it over there. And when I left fishing from day 1, I went back to the tackle shop and had them help me re-rig high-low rig, since that was all I was catching on day 1. So both of these rods I had out had the same high-low rig with a 3/4 ounce disc weight, as well as 2 pre-tied Eagle Claw snell hooks. And it didn't take long for another small takedown and a fish on. But while fighting this fish, I realized it wasn't a catfish or a freshwater drum, just based on how hard it was fighting. But as always, I'm just happy to catch something. So I wanted to get this fish in, get a video and a picture, and keep it going. A small little white perch, very small fish, but nonetheless, excited to catch it. Here you can also get a visual what type of rig I was using. And these rigs were working so well that I actually bought a few for when I got back to Virginia. The little fish got my night crawler, but at least I got a video and a picture. So I cast it back out in the same spot and set the rod up. And I must have been casting into a bunch of white perch because it didn't take long for some small bumps and a fish to be on. Picked up the rod and began the fight. And much like bluegill fishing back in Virginia, I knew that this was a small panfish just from the way it was fighting. So I wanted to get this fish in, keep reeling and reeling, and just get a video and a picture real quick. I take pictures of every fish I catch, no matter what. Unless I forget, but that happens only sometimes. Stay tuned for part 4.